Peace, love, and light, family. I hope the sun is shining wherever you are. I hope that you're living in your greatest purpose. Let's get into your messages at this time. Okay, this message is for Scorpios, and I want the Pisces and Cancerians to know that I have not forgotten about you. I am going to get a reading out for you today. Empress is showing up for you. This is Page of Swords also showing up. I'm hearing something about this Empress in terms of your abundance, that you're going to be hearing something, some news, some clarity that's going to come towards you, perhaps during this moon cycle showing up and having to do with your stability, your security, something perhaps around the full moon. I said full moon, new moon cycle. Okay, new moon and Scorpio is coming up. There's also a portal opening, 11:11 portal opening. This is why the Queen of Wands is showing up, and you will be feeling signs and seeing signs of manifestations, things that you've asked about, you're seeing them coming into fruition. Okay, so right now I want to see what your energy is surrounding this new moon. High Priestess, you just keep getting a whole bunch of messages about divinity, about the divine walking with you. All right, so right now let's see what's in your energy regarding this new moon cycle in Scorpio. Okay, show me the energy of Scorpio around this new moon cycle. Okay, so I see an Emperor, and I see the Eight of Swords showing up. Okay, the Eight of Swords giving an energy of feeling tied, and I believe it came upside down, so there may be something regarding loosening what bound you, or you beginning to see the reality of what you thought was binding you. Perhaps you're taking control of something, and what you're taking control of has to do with your how you see yourself, how you see your resources. Perhaps I see a Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords. Okay, so I'm getting that whatever it is, you're actually putting an end to it before it can actually put you in this energy of anxiety. So the feeling of restriction, this Eight of Swords can lead to a Nine of Swords once you release what makes you feel restricted. So I'm getting that with the Emperor showing up, which is an energy of stability and protection. I'm getting that whatever is making you feel bound and restricted is going to be released before you can get into this energy of anxiety and worry. Okay, that's what's coming up. And there's something showing up in your future regarding the stability. And let's see what this Eight of Swords is about. This is your mind space. Okay, so during this new moon cycles, Scorpios, and this new moon is actually in your sign. This new moon is really going to reflect, and it's going to highlight your mind space, what you think may be holding you back. Okay, and with this Eight of Swords showing up here, this is the divine telling you that you're going to be facing head on what you any energies or any type of ways of thinking that you feel may be holding you back. You're going to be facing them. You're going to be literally looking at them straight on. You're going to be facing them. Okay, and you facing this energy is important in bringing you to this energy of the Emperor. Okay, the Emperor being a protector, stable energy. And there's something important regarding your future endeavors and the Nine of Pentacles. And so the way that you think, okay, your thoughts are going to be very important around this new moon cycle. All right. Facing the things, facing limiting thoughts, facing thoughts of restriction, facing energies that you feel surrounds your way of thinking that may be holding you back is going to be important at this time. And it's also going to be important in moving you towards an energy of stability, moving you towards an energy of feeling protected. Okay, so really, Scorpios, you determine the direction of your own mind and also the direction of your life at this time. Your thoughts are extremely important, because this is really highlighting some things that may not be there physically, but is there in your mind. As you can see, right, this individual is actually, it's not restricted, right? They're sitting in the 3D, you know. It almost looks like this person may be stuck. Okay, it gives this impression that this person may be stuck, and they're not stuck in reality. They're in, well, what we call reality, right? They're not stuck in the 3D. What they're stuck in is their way of thinking. There's, however it is that they perceive themselves is how that perception is reflected in reality. So you see, this person's not really stuck. They just think they are. Okay, in their minds there are a lot of things holding them back. There are a lot of strings attached, right? Okay, and there may be something significant about that. You may actually believe that perhaps there are things that are coming to you that come with strings attached to it. And what that means is that you may be thinking that, oh, okay, this good thing is happening, you know, and there might be a but, you know, this is happening, but okay, I'm going to wait to, you know, for the punchline. I'm going to wait to see what happens next. And a lot of times, Scorpios, there's not a but. Things are just exactly the way they are, right? And sometimes there aren't any strings attached to these things, right? And what we mean by strings attached is, you know, perhaps you getting something and then there's something hidden behind it that comes with it. And oftentimes it doesn't happen that way. Things are just the way they are, right? And you can see that this individual may feel restricted because they are not really, they're not seeing clearly, and also they have some, almost like these birds representing these leftover types of energies that they're still working out. Okay, so you may have some things in terms of the way that you think, the way that you perceive life, the way that you perceive your situation, perhaps even the way that you perceive your blessings. Okay, there may be some things about that perception that you get to work around or really face. You see, this individual is facing themselves. Okay, and this energy came out yesterday, even with the Justice card. It's like you're facing a different aspect of yourself. Here you are, right? You see this person looks different, and here you are again. The way that you perceive yourself, and it's like you in the 3D and you in another dimension. You're facing yourself. You're facing yourself. And perhaps this may be an indication of you facing your fears. And you can see here, this 8 of Cups is showing up. You know, the divine may be telling you to walk away from those self-limiting thoughts, those thoughts that are binding. There's some self-analysis that you get to do, some introspection that you get to do in order to release those self-limiting types of energies. Okay, so there's something very significant about facing yourself around this new moon period. Yeah, so the things that you may need to release may have to do with thoughts surrounding betrayal, an inability to move, perhaps an inability to sever ties with the limiting thoughts. Okay, so you're really going to be facing those things, possibly those self-limiting types of thoughts. Okay, and you may get to spend some time in solitude. Okay, Scorpios. Yeah, you get to spend some time in solitude. Do some spiritual work, perhaps some shadow work regarding this. That may actually serve your highest good. Okay, there's some guidance that's needed on this Eight of Swords energy. Okay, and this is what's coming up here. Facing yourself, facing that dark side. Okay, there's some element of transformation. All right, the divine is letting you know there's some element of transformation that is taking place, and this is what you get to do. Tell me more about this Eight of Swords. Okay, this comes upside down, this comes up. So it's like, what is causing conflict, what may actually lead to conflict, are those limiting thoughts, right? And you see that the conflict comes right side up, which is highlighting the energies that are surrounding this restricted feeling. So there may be feelings around, you know, perhaps being too defensive. There may be feelings around opposition, you know, that's showing up here in this energy that need to be released in order for this then to show itself. So the divine seems to be wanting to bring you something in terms of your success and abundance. Okay, there are some new things that are on the horizon for you, and the divine is wanting you to know, to face yourself. Okay, there are new things that are on the horizon for you, and the divine wants you to face yourself, face the darkest, the most unknown, hidden parts of you. Work on those things, work on those energies surrounding your mind space that may be restricting you, because the new things that are on the horizon has to do with you prospering, you succeeding, and also moving to the next level in your abundance. And those are some of the things that are necessary in order for you to move to that level in your abundance. And you see here, there's an energy of the Six of Swords showing up, which is moving to a better place, moving forward, you know, overcoming hardship. And perhaps the hardship that you're overcoming has to do with your abundance, has to do with your stability. There may be some limiting things. Yeah, there may be some limiting. Look at that Knight of Pentacles. The divine wants to give you something, wants you to strengthen your mind space and perhaps there's some changes that you need to do, that you get to do. Okay, and I'm hearing shadow work. Perhaps do some shadow work around self-limiting thoughts around your abundance. Perhaps it's possible that you may have this perception of lack. You may think that you don't have enough when you actually do, right? So but the divine wants you to change some things, because there's a direction that the divine is trying to move you towards, and this is the work that you get to do, because the divine wants to offer this to you. And perhaps the work has to do with your heart chakra, surrounding your heart chakra, and there may be some things that you get to let go of that has to do with past limiting beliefs around your finances, the way that you've been raised, perhaps, however it is that you've been taught to think about finances. Perhaps, there's this energy of worry, or whether or not, you'll have enough to do X, Y, and Z. Perhaps there's an energy of feeling like you may not get the assistance that you need in order to overcome these financial hardships. The divine wants you to know that you have enough in this new cycle that's coming up. It's filled with a lot of happy, abundant, types of energy, success, prosperity. And you get to work on these things in order for you to move to the next level. Okay. Yeah, I know I took a lot of them out, Scorpios. Okay, let's see about this Emperor card, because I get the feeling that this is the energy that the divine is moving you towards, like reaching that energy of being your own boss, being prosperous, moving you to a different level, because this Nine of Pentacles is showing up. I'm getting that that's probably the energy that you're in now. And the divine wants to move you in a direction where you have an increase in your stability. So this Emperor is looking at the fears and anxieties. Like, I'm hearing facing your fears and anxieties straight on. Like, this is you looking at those self-limiting thoughts. See, the Swords energy is coming out again. The divine wants you to put those things to rest. There's some introspection that you get to do around this new moon energy, some healing, some quiet time. So you may want to find some quiet time to do some meditation, do some meditative work. You see the Eight of Swords showing up again, like that energy of restriction. The divine wants you to put that to rest. Put the energy of restriction to rest. Those self-limiting beliefs. Put those self-limiting beliefs to rest. And this is what you get to work around during the full moon cycle. Okay, that shadow work that's coming up in your energy. This is what you get to do in order to release yourself from this type of energy. You may, also... so you may have self-limiting beliefs around your resources and self-limiting beliefs around, those closest to you. Those are some things that are coming up. You may feel that, a lot of folks around you are dishonest. They're, friends, enemies masquerading as friends. And this is why this energy came up earlier about, you may be feeling like, there's some unexpected, mishap that's happening. This is why the Eight of Swords showed up earlier. So there are a lot of things that you may feel may be coming towards you unexpectedly that may actually not be happening. The divine wants you to know to expect good things in your finances, as well as those that are closest to you, because you're moving in a different direction at this time. You're not the same person. Okay, you're not the same person. The limiting beliefs that are coming up may be around your resources, your stability, as well as those closest to you. And this is the work that you get to do. You get to face yourself, face those thoughts, those self-limiting thoughts. Okay, big changes, right? Didn't we say that there are big changes, major changes happening in your finances, in your stability, as well as your relationship? This is what the divine wants you to have. This is what you are working towards, Queen of Swords. And what the only thing that is limiting you, the only thing that may stop you from achieving those changes and moving in a positive direction are your thoughts. This is why the Queen of Swords is showing up. You are the only person that can limit yourself. Face yourself, right? And this is you in the Queen of Swords energy. You see, she's got her hands out. She's literally saying, come on, let's go. We can do this. I am facing my thoughts. I am facing those beliefs, those self-limiting beliefs of limitation. And this also is saying something. So there may actually be something that you're welcoming in regards to matters of the heart. There is a romantic proposal showing up for you, Scorpio. So that is also on the horizon. And part of that has to do with you overcoming those self-limiting beliefs. Overcoming those self-limiting beliefs. Trust your intuition. Trust in the promises that the divine has shown you. And in this Page of Cups energy, you see that there's a lot of energy regarding intuition showing up, and there's also a lot of energy regarding the root chakra. So you may need to do some work on your root chakra as well as your heart chakra in order for you to be in a space where you are ready to receive the abundance of the universe, because that is exactly what the universe wants for you. The promises that's been given to you, Scorpios, like, and this is what I heard before this reading, and look at the sun showing up. The promises that were made to you, all of those things that you wanted, you know, before this cycle began, before the cycle of celebrating your solar return, okay? There were some things that you saw for yourself that you wanted. Right now is the time for you to make a list and check it off. Check off all those things that you already see that the divine has done, because you're going to be seeing that those lists, the checklist, it's like one by one you're going to check off that list. And then eventually you're going to make a new list, because all those things that you wanted to accomplish and achieve, the divine is fulfilling those promises, okay? And this may be something that you get to do in order for you to see that the self-limiting beliefs are not really serving your highest good, because the things that you may worry about in matters of finances, in matters of your stability, your security, and in matters of the heart, the divine is taking care of that. Okay, go ahead and take that list and check off that list, because you're going to see that the divine has actually fulfilled those promises that were promised to you. There's no need for you to be in this energy of hoarding, holding on, and feeling like you need to penny pinch and keep, you know, every single penny. You get to circulate, okay? You get to assure that you give your attention to in the correct places. And I heard something beautifully stated the other day that your attention is currency. What you give your attention to is currency. So what you project, what you focus your attention to, if it is those self-limiting beliefs about your security and stability, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to manifest. The self-limiting beliefs around, you know, matters of the heart, that's what's going to manifest. So remember this, holding on to the right type of thoughts is essential. All right. And you get to know that that list that you have, that you made, is being checked off by your ancestors. This is coming up again because what's important is there is a great amount of spiritual transformation taking place, right? Scorpios, you are in this energy of transforming continually. Release those self-limiting beliefs. Okay, full moon in Scorpio is allowing you and asking you to look at yourself. Look at the most deepest. Let me just make sure that I have this correctly. Sometimes it's hard to hold on to the card, Scorpios. There you go. That's actually a little bit better. All right. So the divine wants you to let go of those self-limiting beliefs. Okay. This full moon in. So here it is. So this full moon. There it is. This full moon in Scorpio is asking you to release all self-limiting beliefs. Let me repeat that. This full moon in Scorpio is asking you to release all self-limiting beliefs. Beliefs around finances, security, stability, beliefs around matters of the heart. This new moon in Scorpio, again, this new moon in Scorpio is asking you to release those self-limiting beliefs around finances, stability, security. Release those self-limiting beliefs around matters of the heart, because there are some gifts that the universe is getting ready to bestow upon you. There's an energy of spiritual transformation around this new moon that's coming up. And of course, it is in your sign, Scorpios, which is a sign of transformation. And the transformation is happening as you do your shadow work, as you continue to heal and release all that no longer serves you. This is what this new moon is asking you to do, because you're getting ready to make place for the new. Make place for the new things that are happening in your life. And there are a great amount of gifts that the universe is getting ready to bestow upon you, because the ones that were promised to you, you're realizing that one by one, you're checking off that list. And the divine is checking off almost everything. There may be some more. And as that list gets checked off, you get to repeat this cycle. Okay? Repeat the cycle of making a new list, because you're in a new cycle. Okay? And there are some beautiful, beautiful things happening for you in this upcoming cycle in the matters of the heart, as well as your stability. And so put down those guards a little bit, Scorpios. I know some of you are like, no, can't do that because it's too many of those. And you see you're protected. You see you're protected. You're protected by the divine. This is a high vibrational energy right here. This is an energy of high vibration and manifestation. Okay, 1 + 7 is 8. The sign of the magician, the sign of infinity. Okay, you are protected, Scorpios. Look at that. The universe wants to give you. The universe wants to give you something. Look at this. This is an energy of being gifted. In the 6 of Cups, you are being gifted. This is the matters of the heart. This is all the confirmation that you need, Scorpios. You are being gifted in the matters of the heart. This is you showing up. And you're also being gifted in matters relating to your stability and security, your goals. You're accomplishing those things. So what you get to do is stop those self-limiting beliefs. Stop the worrying. Stop, well, nobody can tell you what to do, right? Just work on those. Work on those self-limiting thoughts so you can accept and take in the new that is coming. Any additional energy, Spirit? Look at that. It's coming upside down. So the divine is saying there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and you're reaching for that light. You are reaching for the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay? Yep, you're reaching for that light. You're letting go of all negativity, stress. There's a great amount of improvement that's showing up in your energy. Okay, kudos to you, Scorpios. And this is an indication that your healing is taking place. So around this new moon, expect there to be energies that may challenge, those thoughts that you have, because what's happening is the universe is trying to make way for you to transition and heal. Okay. What words of wisdom do you have regarding this reading, Spirit? Okay. Pachakarmic, nourishment of the soul. Like, I literally just read that all in one phrase. It said Pachakarmic. It's actually Pachakarmak. Nourishment of the soul. 32, which equals change, right? Getting ready for those changes, Scorpios. So, okay, and I'm gonna read this in regards to this ancestor. This is actually a healing mantra that's associated with this. It says, "From my spirit, I say this truth. I am grateful for the gift of this mind, body, and soul, which allow my spirit to experience human life. May I be assisted in all ways to discover the best and most beautiful ways to nurture all aspects of myself. May that inner nurturing flow into all aspects of my life, helping to nurture all life around me through divine wisdom and grace. May all beings be fed with what is truly needed through divine grace and courageous, wise use of our free will as human beings. So it be." Okay, this is a mantra that's associated with this, with Pachakarma. And I'm also going to read this part that says, "You are granted the gifts of fertility, creativity, and earthly abundance to support all needs for nourishing body, mind, and soul, and to live your life fully and be capable of manifesting your divine purpose. Give yourself permission to nourish your body and provide your heart and mind and your soul with what they are hungry for: meaning, sweetness, divine love, and the freedom to be authentic. When you feed yourself that which nourishes you wisely and generously, you shall become one who can also feed the world that for which it truly hungers." So this new moon energy that's coming up is about nourishing your mind, body, and soul. And specifically, the energy of the mind is showing up really, really, really strong. Nourishing your mind space. Okay, so you may need to do some positive mantras surrounding your security, abundance, stability. I am abundant. All that I require, I already have. If there's some issues or concerns around abundance, or concerns regarding matters of the heart, I have the assistance and support that I need. All of my spiritual team has provided, positive energies surrounding me, and it's something of that sort. You get to create your own mantra, which you can do. And the point is to nourish your mind, body, and spirit so you can get yourself ready for this transformation that is taking place. Because Scorpios, this is what we do. We are continually transforming, continually giving way to the new in order for us to continually elevate. And that is the message Spirit has for you. If it resonates, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, love, peace, and divine light.